Okay, I'll actually need this price to actually take its time. I have time. I have until the 30 minutes timing to actually give me an entry somewhere around this 587 and 614 area. Yeah, they are too close. I'm just gonna put that on technical. Let's see what's gonna happen by that time. Let's wait on 30 minutes. So while we're actually waiting on that, let's see what AUD/USD has for us. Because I think AUD/USD is a pair also that actually is in a good shape for us right now. I'm actually giving you that area based on technical analysis. Let's see. And by timing, if we have our strategy in place, you know, there's this double blessing strategy. This strategy we have is so amazing, honestly. There's a flip in currency. Thank you for calling my attention to that. USD gaining some strength. So AUD/USD is a pair we will consider then. AUD/USD, AU area of support 622. Okay. I'm going to discard USD/JPY because of the flip in currency strength. If you check your hourglass, you see USD/JPY is now 73.76. So that means 73, 74, 76. So let's just discard UJ. UJ can play out, but let's discard it. I'm just going to give the area, but I'm going to discard USD/JPY. USD/JPY, I'm discarding it, but the area is above the 590 area on UJ. But I'm discarding UJ. So let's see what AU has to offer. Okay. EU, AU, NU. I'm trying to see the trend of the market to see what the market has been doing in cost of the day. Cost of the day. That's my bad. Okay. Hourglass, it's wrong. What's wrong? So understanding the structure of the market is one important thing you actually need to put yourself in that environment. You need to put yourself in that environment of knowledge. So you need to seek knowledge. What is happening? What is happening in this market? The trend of the market on AU right now is on a 5-minute time frame is showing me what? A downtrend. So I can actually get my area, but I need validation. I don't just go into the market because I have an area. This is a support area on my 5-minute for AUD/USD, right? I have another support area at the 685. So let's see what's happening on 15 minutes. AU is actually way below our price area. But if price can actually come to this 15-minute area here, this 15-minute area, we can actually have price go up to the 685 area on AU. Stochastic will be set by then, RSI will be set on a 15-minute timing. So we still have about 19 minutes. Let me see if that area is just a good place on 1 hour. So that's the previous floor of an hourly candle, right? So we're just gonna wait on AU. Let me see. I'm gonna type in the price. I'm gonna type in the price. Just give it a while. I'll put it on the chart. I'll put it on the chart. Emptying. Okay. AU. So you know what we do on a candle like this? On the daily time frame, we can see that it's a red candle selling down. The opening of the candle, yesterday. Okay. Daily area. Okay. Mr. Emmanueleads, are you? Okay. Okay. So let's see what hourly has in stock for us. This is an hourly area. AU. I'm just going to validate this with what I have on Hourglass. Previous floor. Hourly floor area. So this match with my 15 minutes and this also. So I will be looking at AU at the 645 area. AU, okay. I have AU at the 622 area here and I have it at the 655. So I'm gonna say this. Okay. I actually have an amazing personality on this call, my mentor, Mr. Emmanueleads. You know, we smash the market day in, day out, and he's an amazing personality, a brother, a teacher. You know, he actually taught me a lot. He taught me a lot, and he actually helped me understand. Mr. Emmanuel, are you on the call? Mr. Emmanuel.
Yes, I am.
Oh, wow. I'm actually
network actually dealt with me for a moment.
I miss
a couple of minutes.
I know you actually know how to swipe this thing faster.
But you're doing a great job, really. I'm just looking at, I mean, it's all the areas you've given so far are dope, right? They're really dope. You're doing a great job.
So
celebrate you.
What are you looking at your end?
Yeah, AUD USD seems to be pulling down because the currency strengths are widely apart. We have AUD at 1 bar, we have USD at 5 bars. So I'm waiting for this particular 15 minutes candle on AU. I know you're on your screen. Let's leave it on your screen. AUD USD, I'm waiting for that 15 minutes candle to close wherever it is now, and then expect a retest at the 558 areas.
Okay, 5.
If it closes where, yeah, that's a 15 minutes zone. 558 areas. Yeah, it could do that quick retest and then drop because of the currency strength. Euro JPY also looks cool. Euro is 2 bars, JPY is 6, but on Hourglass, I think I'm seeing something different. Yeah, JPY is 81, Euro is 40. So on Euro JPY chart, I'll be looking at the 572 areas. The 562 rather, that's a 15-minute zone. But of course, it has to be in alignment with Stochastic and RSI at the red area. And then we can actually take that for a quick sell for 3 minutes. Today is Friday, gentlemen and ladies. We need to get into the market with extreme cautious. We need to get into the market very, very cautious, right? Bo, over to you. That's just the areas I'm looking at. If anything happens, I'll get in touch. Celebrate it, bro.
Oh, bless you, sir. Okay, you will be looking at AU at 585. That's the first area. The second area will be the 622 area for a 5-minute bearish, 3 to 5 minute bearish momentum. And what area do you call on EJ, sir? Let me check EJ. EJ 15-minute.
Yeah, EJ at 562. The 15 minutes candle broke below. In fact, even that 15 minutes candle broke below the 454 areas, which is a daily zone. It's a daily reversal zone. But then Stochastic and RSI needs to play out. So I'll be waiting for EJ at the 562 areas. It has never gone back to retest that zone yet. I expect it to drop when it gets to 562. I'll put an alarm on that. If it happens on this section, we're good. If it doesn't happen, we can all go watch that and see how it plays out. But remember, strategy and timing increases your accuracy. So EJ at 562.
Okay.
5 minutes.
So you actually got that area, but why we actually wait for that area? There's something you actually need to get right. How do we get that area? You know, my mentor just come on the call. He got on the call with me and he gave us that amazing entry. No, it's something you and I could actually learn, because Anyagwa Academy gave us that knowledge space, put us in that knowledge space where we can actually know this hourglass is amazing. If I actually want to check for that area here, I can see the 562 area. Yes, this is it, 564 area here on my hourglass. Price has not gone back to retest that area. This is going to be hot. This is going to be hot cake. Can you see this area? It happens to be a previous floor area. So if you actually have price drive all the way back up for a retest, you're going to have your cake well served. But even you yourself, you can actually learn the basics and use your hourglass for confirmation, considering the strategy, which is what the double blessing strategy, which is what stochastic on the red, RSI on the red, a red arrow pointing down. If you happen to have it on timing, that's going to be amazing. So to actually, the basic of charting, which I actually learned when I just got into this space, I followed through a series of Mr. Cambridge recorded session, Dr. Oladapo, the SP Master recorded session, and I connect with the HFS Queen session a lot. And with Mr. Emmanuel by my side, I understand that wherever it is that price has performed an action, or wherever it is that actually that the candle closes and price has not come back to that area to retest it, once the trend of the market is your friend, once you make the trend of the market your friend, if price come back to that area, it's going to be a good place for you to have your dinner, your lunch well served. So that is actually a layman language of explaining this. See that 464 area, I got it on my daily week, which is what yesterday daily week area, and I'm sure that area has not been retested. 464 daily black area. Now you come on your hourly. On the hourly time frame, you actually want to see what? You want to see a previous floor area. There's a way I actually look at this hourly floor area. Happens to be the week. The week of that hourly area is the area my mentor just gave us on EJ. On EJ, which happens to be okay. Oh, sorry, that is 562. Yeah, I think that is the 571. Yeah. There's a bit of difference between hourglass price area and trading view, just I think 5 to 6 points. So this is actually a confirmation you need to know that, okay, if price actually comes back for a retest in this area, you're going to have your cake well served. That 564 area happens to be what? A previous linear that happens to be a previous floor area that has not been retested. That 564 area, I may have it at 571 here. That doesn't mean it is different. Okay, let me put it there. I think it should give me that 560. Yeah, I'm gonna make this. If you take a close look at it, that is the 568 area. Can you see this previous floor area? It's happened to be where the previous candle closed. This is even the hourly candle. Now let's see what the 15-minute candle has to offer. Can you see this area is still valid even on the 15-minute trend? It's an area that has not been retested on EJ. So you need to note this area down. 564 area on EJ. This 1 hour area happens to match with my 15-minute area. So I believe by this time, there's going to be a good entry for us while we wait for stochastic and RSI to be in place. Come on, guys. What are we saying here? Okay, now I'm going to put my alarm on that. EJ. I like my alarm sounding before my price area. Once I get my alarm at the 550 area. So let's see NU. Is there anything setting for us right now? So one thing you want to practice is what? Proper risk management. 1 to 3% of your equity, you go into the market with that. You make 5%, 10% with all this amazing session. You're good for the day. I don't know what's wrong with my class today. Is it my network? And you, okay. 1867. That's what happened on the NU. But if you don't mind, you can look at NU at your end. I believe there should be something setting up for us on NU while we wait for AU and EJ. Okay.
Yeah, there are some currencies
Now you don't
that I
like.
promise. There are some currencies that mindset is everything. There are some currencies that I look at, I backtest, check out for what they've done in the past, and figure out that yes, they are compliance to market structure and support and resistance. But when I touch them, that moment is when they don't get compliance. So NZD-USD is not something I can look at. It's not my pair.
Okay. You are there. It is called phobia and you. Well, you should have a name for that. You should have a name for that. Honestly, it's actually, let's see. You actually, there are a lot of, there are simple things I might have learned from you. And that is
AUD-USD looks like it's setting up. Let's go check our glass.
Their movement is that.
Yeah, AUD-USD. Yeah, stochastic analysis are coming close. I'll be looking at AUD-USD at so I have a zone on 586. 586 area. It's a 15 minutes. Even where it is now is a 15 minutes reversal zone, but I want stochastic analysis to fully play out, and then the timing too. So let's just wait for the next 5 minutes and see.
We have just 6 minutes. Okay,
yeah.
5
and see if AUD-USD can come. It can come to 586.
Is Hourglass doing this to you? Okay, it's back.
It's Friday, partners. As a matter of fact, we just need to please put in some 777 to celebrate my bro. What he's doing here is just training, right? It's training. We're not all in for the trading. There are days when you look at the market and you are just patient with it, and you just want to allow it to play out. Distract yourself when it comes to trading. If you set those entries, just get yourself distracted. A good way to distract yourself, one thing I do now is I listen to PD, personal development. Oh, that might be the moment I'm listening to GoPro by Eric Worre. It could be the moment when I'm listening to John C. Maxwell, any leadership podcast, right? You just distract yourself. Wait for your timing and then you get into the trade. So you can see what AUD-USD is doing. You're waiting for it. 15-minute zone is 580. There's a 15-minute zone on 580. If it happens at 12:30, we take the trade. But please take the trade with minimum risk. Minimum risk, please. Minimum risk. A whole lot of flipping has happened this morning. You all want to put in some 111s to celebrate our chairman who gave us the warning ahead. I took my 2 lessons before I got that warning. And then I was like, oh, chairman should have said this warning before I took this trade.
Something about chairman I don't understand is chairman also put me in that knowledge space. Like there are some peers I see, and whenever I check the sentiment of the market and I see those trends, I avoid the market. That's wisdom. Wisdom. I see. I actually pray to get to that knowledge space. Chairman has that. It does not even like stressing.
Absolutely.
They celebrate my chairman. Put it. Yeah. AU is currently at 584. Yeah.
If you see what AU did, if you see what AUD-USD did now, if you see what AUD-USD did now, it got to that 586 and it's dropping. It just got there and it's dropped. So we just need to wait till the close of this candle and see what happens. But technically,
technically $1 of the $1. Wait for timing. Wait for timing. Let it test that area. Wait for timing. On the 15-minute candle, the market is still going up. So let this 15-minute candle close.
Absolutely.
This 15-minute candle is still going up. So don't jump in.
It's for a sell. Somebody is asking if AU is for a sell.
AU
It's
is for a
sell.
bearish momentum. Yeah, it's for we are going to the market with the BS.
Sheesh, I believe that thing will tank.
Oh.
It got to 586 areas, but we are waiting patiently for the break, for the close of that candle. And it's playing out nicely on 586 areas. Just understand the technicals and have the proper mindset towards trading. Be patient and be disciplined to follow your strategy. Right? It came back to 586 again. Let's patiently wait for the close of that candle. But meanwhile, we have an engulfing candle here. You all know what? Shout out to Ugo the Eagle in the yesterday's training. You all know what engulfing candle means. And when you have an engulfing candle like that, I promise you, you want to really exercise patience. You want to exercise patience to the core. Right? So let's see how AUD USD plays out. 586 area is still dropping at that area.
AU.
Let's look at EJ. What's EJ doing? Okay.
EJ is still way down.
Yeah, it is. On Hourglass, AU is set up.
AU,
I see.
We have about 2 minutes. Let's just wait for this candle. Can go.
Meanwhile, but just a moment, let me quickly share something.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, I'll give it back to you. Meanwhile, we are waiting for this candle to close. I want to explain something here. Gentlemen and ladies, you can see this green candle came up to the 586 area is dropping. What happens if we say wait till the end of the close of the candle, and then you notice that this green candle closes above this red line? It's for you to run away. Wait for it to get to the previous support zone. I'll explain that towards the end of this section, but we just need to understand that. So it has gotten to 586 and it's dropping. Oh, you can share your screen.
Okay, just a second. Just a moment. AU is at 570 now. Okay, let's. Okay.
On AU, yeah, AU, I think AU is a go. Let's see the consistent. Hold on. AU 63.43. It looks like AUD is gaining strength. While it's still moving up, I see it's still moving up. Just be patient. Let's confirm the consistent. We don't want to be in the middle of any flip, right? So everyone just be patient. We don't want to be in the middle of any flip. Okay, I see another zone at the 599. But I cannot confirm consistent yet. But what's consistent saying at the end?
17. Same thing. I only have it on Hourglass at 64.43.
Yeah, I'm looking at it at the normal. AUD is 2 bar, USD is 5 bar. Light risk, AUD USD, you could take it for a sell. Light risk, very light. Right? There's another zone at 599 areas. You could take it for a light risk at 599. So let's see how that plays out.
AU is at 599. So let's just wait for let this candle play out. If you're in the trade, just let it play out. You might need a row if you get in at the 586 area. For this, we have a good sell trend for this candle to calm down.
Euro JPY is moving up. Consistent here, 2 to 6. So we have 2 to 6 on Euro JPY. On Hourglass, we have 40.69. So another thing I've noticed is this: when you observe some sort of discrepancies between what consistent is saying on hourglass and what it's saying on the normal consistent meter we look at, you really want to lower your risk. If you got in on AUD USD at 599 areas, you should be in deep profits. Put in your entries on the chart. If AUD USD at 599 areas, that thing is dropping. You should be in profit. It's at 591 now. It's dropping all the way to, let's go.
6.
That's 588 now. I'm not getting some excitement on the chart. You all celebrate this, our brother who gave us this great idea. I mean, it's not 601, 601. Oh, really? Everyone got
people actually got the higher entry.
Got in at the higher entry. You left us to take the lower entry. Also makes a lot of sense. So it's in profit. It's in profit, and it's going to tank. Really, it's really going to tank, right? I know you all got in on that with low risk. I tell you, trading is like I heard yesterday, trading is open about 300 plus days in a year. It's better you keep your money than to lose it. It's better you keep your money than to lose it. I tell you. Let's go. Who is clearing that trade?
That's
584 now.
You cleared? Wow.
That's 584. Who is clearing that trade?
Put in some excitement on that chat. $1.
$1. Yeah, if whether it's $1, we are trading our strategy. The double blessing. The same way we made $1 now is the same way we make $1,000 very, very soon. It's the same way we make $10,000, right? I'm not bothered about the amount. I see it happen. I mean, that's a walk away. No rollover. IQ options traders. You should have cleared this one. Walk away. Right?
So let's put our eye on EJ. Let's put our eye on EJ. We're still gonna have EJ. I believe if you get in on AU at the breaking of that candle, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Cleared AU and NU. Awesome. For the NU takers. Nice one. I wish to have your. I mean, AU is tanking. AU is tanking. Well, can you see that? Actually, I got in at 588. I did a rollover and it's clearing.
I actually said it. If you're actually in that trade, you just need one rule. One rule.
Yeah, really.
One rule.
Really.
You know, there is actually a level of belief system you need to set for this strategy. That doesn't mean you have to risk it all. You just need to be disciplined alongside. 1 to 2 trade daily with the strategy in place and having the knowledge. The beautiful thing is about knowing how to do it.
Excuse me, Oye. Sorry. Yeah. It seems people here are overfed. As you know, when you've eaten so much that you're now drowsy. You just had a beautiful clear in this warm afternoon, Friday afternoon, and you just come in. Hey, you cleared. Cleared. I just cleared. In fact, let's just party and close the call. We are done for the week. All of you have made your money. Let's just party and go home.
What is this?
Come on.
Oh, Nena, your first time. Awesome.
There's some excitement on that chat. That's my shaman voice you are hearing from the background. And this chat box is so dull. Huh?
As in, there is overfeeding. Too much food.
Honestly, DBS family actually.
Bo, play that thing until we get to.
Okay. Honestly, this family is so amazing. What we have is massive. It's huge.
Very, very huge.
I was actually talking to a friend and I told him like I'm not functioning in the normal young man environment. He told me like, oh yeah, I've actually submitted my CV at one company at Lekki like that, one programming company, and they're offering me 1,020, 120,000. I said, that's amazing. For a fresh graduate, that means you're exceptional. That means you have something huge to offer. That means you are a talent. Talking about.
Oh yeah, they can't hear you.
Your voice is a bit low.
Okay. I said I was actually having a chat with a good friend of mine. He actually did. We finished together, and he is actually functioning at one programming company as a corp member. So he actually submitted his CV at one company in VI, Kerox GRL. I believe we know Kerox, and he actually got the offer of employment with a 120,000 paycheck at the end of the month. And he actually said, "Oh, yeah, do you mind if we can actually do this together?" I said, "Oh boy, the last time I stressed myself in writing an application letter was 2017. Like, I don't see the reason why I should write it now. Like, for someone, a fresh graduate,
that was on IT.
That was on IT. That was on IT. Like, for some.
That's three. Is that up to $300?
No.
Yes, sir. Not at all.
I mean, this guy is exceptional. Like, when I say someone is exceptional, he's exceptional. He's exceptional. I was like, if you actually come into my space with this your knowledge, oh boy.
Going to come and program for me for 500.
And he said, "Oh, I can see the excitement." I said, "Normally, I'm a graduate like you. I still want to learn. I still want to further. I still want to learn, go into, but not for me to write application." I actually was watching Dr. David Immunity's ceremony. I was like, wow, with all the billions, this man is a doctor. Why will I stop learning? Not for me to actually apply with Kerox or with Aptech or with any Chevron company. No. I cherish my time. This is priceless. This is priceless.
But I tell you something, we are blessed, really. We are blessed. You know, I'm a bit intentional when I get to meet people now. I go even all the way to asking them the range of how much it is they earn every month. And it's just so alarming how you see individuals. You see somebody working at a job, a hotel, good places, and you ask them how much they are earning, and they're earning between $100 and $120 every month. And I'm like, what's happening in this country? Right? But really, trading is freedom. I tell you something, I don't know whatever it is you're experiencing as far as trading is concerned. Just stay in the environment. Stay in the environment. Stay in the environment. We didn't get here overnight. No. The days we took our lessons and we figured it out as lesson. Right? Just stay in the environment, keep learning. Give an hour, at least an hour every day to learn. So what I do now is whenever I trade and I have lessons, I go back to learning. Whenever I trade and I have lessons and I understand that what I did is still the same thing I used to do, I go back to learning. You keep learning every day. One time you just take a trade and you make $1,000. That is when you know that, man, this life is simple. And so while you're analyzing that, bro, I want to quickly show something.
Okay.
On AUD USD, really. So somebody would say, and this is it, that I'm showing you trading view. I don't trade with only trading view. I promise you, hourglass is very, very important.
Why will I trade with trading view? I have
hourglass is very, very important. Hourglass is really, really very important. So this is what happened with AUD USD. The trade was for 15 minutes. This was the 15-minute zone we marked earlier at 586, right? And then, you know, at the break of that candle, this is the candle where it's closed. The 30 minutes candle was this one that moved up. So I told you earlier that when AUD USD, if it gets to 599 areas, pick it for yourself. Why did I mention 599 areas? I saw it going up, but then I figured out that this is also another zone here. Look at this red candle coming down here, and then this green candle taking it up. If I have to mark that area now, what do you see? That's 599 areas. And that was where AUD USD got to before pulling down. You can see that nice pull down on 5 minutes. And then it even cleared for everyone who took it at 586. On AUD USD, it was a 3-0 for me. You can see it was a 3-0 for me on AUD USD. Literally just cleared that. Now it's coming up. Somebody will say, and where should we take it? But before you even take it, just go back to our class to confirm the currency strength. You want to do that. AUD USD on hourglass. What is it saying? 60.44. I'll go to coin system to also confirm. If I figure out that USD is gaining more strength or AUD is gaining more strength and USD is declining, I'll really just ignore AUD USD. Today is Friday. Don't get mixed up. Don't get involved in the mix-up. So boom.
Okay.
Over to you.
If you might consider you at the 45-minute candle, it comes to the 650 and above, 655 area and above, you can consider you for a 5-minute bearish momentum. Stochastic is there, RSI is there. At the 653 and above on NU for a pull down.
AUD lose 1 cent. USD lose 1 cent. Yeah. AUD is 2, so we have 2 to 4.
I even love AU to go up to the 617 area, but we don't. I
have an area at 624. But really, we just need to be very, very careful with the way the market is flipping today.
So,
well, I tell you what, can you just do training? I think for the rest of this section,
okay,
just 10 on hourglass. Let's call it a week. We've had an amazing week. Everyone put in some DBS on the chart to celebrate yourself for this week.
Yes, on that chart. Put it on that chart.
DBS on the chart. We've had an amazing week so far in the Thon event. I think on Monday we took out. I think we had one lesson on Eagle. Was it Eagle USD or something? I think one today again. It's about. I think it's about 2. What we do is not normal.
What we do is not normal.
Beyond the normal. So, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna use this medium to actually show us something. I believe just for the newbie, you know, actually earlier when we started, some people were putting some comment on the chat that what about for the new people on the call? Okay, for the benefit of the new partners. First thing you want to actually know how to do is learn how to teach yourself. That is where the academic video comes in space. The space of that introduction to HFX, introduction to FRX, those videos are priceless. There are some things you don't, that might skip my mind if I'm trying to teach you everything, that might skip. But you yourself, putting yourself in that knowledge space where you are aware, there's something you call being aware of something. Once you are aware of what your partner is actually showing you, it won't be hard for you to understand, right? So now, and that thing you want to understand, when you go through those videos, you see something like Bollinger Band, support, resistance, stochastic, RSI. Everything is in those academic videos. Now, we keep mentioning stochastic, RSI, support area, resistance area. And as my mentor, Mr. Kenvry, in his words used to say, the trend is your friend. There are videos on trend lines, understanding the trend of the market. So once you understand the trend, I think on the 5-minute candle, that you got to, okay, that you did not get to my 617. So if you actually understand the trend of the market, you
will not share your screen, bro.
Okay, my screen is not shared. Oh, thank you. Share screen. Once you understand the trend of the market, you won't force yourself to take a trade that is not ready. There are times we actually go to the market because we want to trade. Because we want to trade. The day you get to 617, because this walk away on AU, we have everything is massive. I didn't take that trade, honestly. I'm just more interested in sharing the experience and knowledge. I know someday soon, I'm gonna have a baby, and my baby in primary school will be analyzing the forex market. Basically, honestly, isn't that crazy? So okay, now once you understand what the trend of the market, you know how to follow the buyers to buy in the market, or how to follow the sellers to sell in the market. You don't want to go against the buyer, you don't want to go against the sellers. So understanding what, we trade a 5-minute candle, right? at the point in time where we actually got that 30 minutes candle, the next 15-minute candle will come across this 45-minute candle. If I come on that AU, we cleared this 30 candle. Yeah, we cleared it at the price got to 599 area, sold down. We have it clear. You can see the 540 candle actually pushed it back. That means there's been a 10-minute candle occurrence between the 530 and the 45-minute candle that brought it back down. You don't have to trade every 5-minute candle. Now, these are things that have actually beaten people. People like repetition. They like eating at the same place. Like I don't eat at a place and I go back to my vomit and eat it again. I don't go back to my vomit and eat it again. So this is why you actually need to put yourself in that discipline space. That okay, now you understand this is a support place, 586 area. We got the price come to the 586 area at the 30-minute timing. Some of us have our entry there, which we cleared, but some people get scared seeing the price actually moving up to the 590, got to the 596 area. And this your fear could actually make you have multiple wins. Some people actually go into the market doing 10 double ups. And this is how you burn your account. That's where proper risk management is not being practiced. If I take 1 or 2 roll in this 586, if the price did not come to my entry, I am budgeting what? Focusing on one trade. But the fact that, okay, price got to 590, okay, 15-minute area, and I still have time by my side. Can you see the 15-minute candle all the way from since 12:30, bought all the way up to the, then 45-minute candle is the one bringing it down. At times, you need to understand the 15-minute candle, how 15-minute candle can affect the movement of price, and how it can actually, how the 1 hour candle can actually supersede what 15 minutes is telling you to, asking you to do. So that is why you actually need to be aware. NU is walking away. Wow, people are actually doing this thing. Oh my, wow, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Honestly, I'm not even trading again. I'm done for the week. So now, on a 1 hour candle, you can see this. We are still in a buying candle area, right? But the price has not done what? Has not broken the previous floor area. This is the previous floor area at 621. And this present hourly candles is a retracement candle. You see, we have a continuation, we have a downtrend here. A red arrow candle coming down here. We have another red arrow candle coming down here. Now we have the 12 o'clock candle doing the buying trend for the 1 hour candle. But why we actually wait for 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and the next hour is where we actually need to see the structure of the market align with our trend. NU is gone, NU is gone, NU is gone. So the next thing we want to actually know is, now, I don't want to trade every 5 minutes candle that opens, but I can actually study the movement of the candle, understand the 3 candle rule, how 15 minutes actually plays, help me to actually get my trade idea. Can you see this previously hourly candle area? Happens to be what? A support area. Every red line you have on our glass is a support area, but you don't have to jump in. Now we have actually gotten 588, we've gotten 591, we've gotten 617. That is close to 621. The next area I want to get in this market is either, let me see, if price keeps moving this way, if the 1 hour candle keeps going up, to be above the 642 area, this to be above this area. I'm not going to keep taking this trade in 584, 591, 617, 621 area again. If this 1 hour candle, can you see AU on the hourly is still buying 1 hour? If AU keeps buying on the hourly candle, I want AU to actually buy above those areas that I have actually taken my trade before. I don't want to keep trading at the same area. That is me fighting the market. And we don't, you react. You don't react before the market. You don't react. Some of us, we just react because we think this thing we have, we do this. Now, a new 5 minute candle is opening. which is what? 50 to 53 minutes. We have another 5-minute candle opened from 50 to 55. Now we have another 5-minute candle open from 55 to 60. If this 5-minute candle keep going up, we've taken 30 minutes here, it's a walk away, we've taken 45 minutes here. At least, I don't want the candle to come back here to this. I want it at least to actually do something here, which is what? Another area. So for me to actually consider taking 1 o'clock trade, and is there news by 1 o'clock? 1 o'clock, there is news on GBP. If I'm even going to consider trading 1 o'clock trade, I'm not going to take it at any of the previous area again. Any of the previous area, no. I actually need to teach myself discipline. I'm so happy and grateful now that I go in and out of the market without taking any loss. Takes commitment, takes consistency, and it takes discipline above everything. It takes you being disciplined. You see this candle is going to give us a continuation. This is the type of move I love. This type of move, I want the price to actually calm down. You have done it for me in 30 minutes. You've done it for me in 45 minutes. I don't want it again in 1 hour. Calm down. Come and do something. I even want it to come way down. Then when the price actually come back to this area, it's going to come and give me what? A retest somewhere here. I want to leave all this. I just take maybe one more trade and I leave the market. Can you practice discipline? See that we have beautiful areas on AU. Did that AJ come to our area? We've actually come a long way. With the amazing strategy we have, we've come a long way with God's blessing and the Holy Spirit inspiration that He has given to our chairman. I feel blessed day in, day out. I feel blessed. I know I'm blessed. What we have is amazing. I'm going to hand this over to the chairman. I super celebrate you, chairman, for the privilege, for the love, for the guidance. Oh. Super celebrate you, sir.
Yeah, you're there. Can you hear me?
I'm right here, sir.
All right, wait, before our chairman takes over, I just really want to make a few suggestions. I was talking with some group of partners yesterday, and if you look around you, I do believe that we have the larger number of individuals in this company winning in trading. But out of this larger number of people who are winning, a larger number of the larger number are builders. Everything changes when you are accountable to people. Everything changes when you have people to serve. Everything changes when you have people to educate and train. Whatever thing you learn in this journey, if you don't have a team to educate on or to train on, there's no way you master it. So I want to crave our indulgence. I want to indulge everyone. I want to suggest to everyone. It's building this business, it's not supposed to be an option for anybody who wants to be here for the long time, for the long term. It's supposed to be a necessity. We have our chairman there, we have Mr. Ken, we have Dr. Nodiko, we have Dr. Usmei. Every one of them are active builders. You want to be here for the long run. Think building. Right? Just think building. There are books. There's a team, there's a group of partners I have now. We are on PD. What's the PD? We're listening to GoPro, how to become a network marketing professional. And I tell you, of all of these partners, none of us, including myself, had the mindset of building this business from the beginning. But we've come to that awareness that to go to the next level in trading, you should build, you should have cash flow, right? So that's every one of us. We have different calls for today. Go invite people to the sections. Let them see what we are doing. Just invite, really. If you have the mindset of educating people, giving people access to this information, even when they reject the offer, you won't be bothered. As a matter of fact, you feel sorry for their ignorance, right? So I want to super celebrate everyone. We've had an amazing week. It's okay for you to protect your wins. It's okay for you to protect your wins than to go back to the market and give it back. You don't want to do that. For me, this week, Kashiko, I'm done. Right? So super celebrate each. Somebody is asking Ego JPY, what area? Ego JPY, no area.
No area again. I know that I can see my screen. They're actually focusing on that area. JPY, no area. We are done for the week.
We are done for the week. If we have 8 p.m. call, maybe Dr. CJ will give us state ideas of BTC USD. But for HFX, we are done. So super celebrate you, but thank you so much for what it is you do for the team. Oye, you are an amazing leader. Super celebrate you, and we'll just give it back to our chairman. Chairman, we appreciate it. We do not take your mentorship and leadership for granted. We super celebrate you. We love you and your lovely wife. And then, yeah, we've not scratched the surface yet. We're just getting started. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Emmanuel and Oye. Thank you for such an amazing session and those wins. Thank you so much. Can we put some fire emojis to celebrate these two millennials? You know, we are the millennials. You know, they are my age mates, you know. I'm just 22 and a half. The CEO is 25. Yeah, I'm 22 and a half. Put some fire emojis to celebrate them. You know, this is the beauty of what we do. You know, empowering everybody, the old, the young. You know, he was talking about his friend that was celebrating a 120K job, which is huge. Now, when I left youth service, my first job was 35,000. So for somebody to get 120K, that's huge, man. That's like almost 4 times what I started out on. And but Oye, that's 2 or 3 clicks. I think, oh yeah, that's like a click now. That's 3 minutes.
That's 3 minutes. No
3 minutes. And his classmate, top of the class, so the guy is top of the class, is earning it in 30 days. You see the value. We are not cheapening employment. Listen, we are not, and we can never. What we are saying is what we have, we can use, because there are millions more that will never ever get that kind of job that guy got. Millions that be roaming the streets out of frustration. Some of them will go into kidnapping and robbery, pickpocketing, you know, cyber crime. But we have something legit. We have something. You know, the gentleman that taught us yesterday, he said, you know, after we were chatting, he said just from some of his profit, he's doing his second master's. He's doing his second master's program in UK. Just a little profit for one of his trading accounts. That is the power of what we have. Imagine nobody told him. Imagine nobody told Emmanuel, and Emmanuel told Oye. That's why we always say, don't let it end with you. Please don't let your ego stand between you and the lives you could impact. And in turn, impact your own life. Because the truth is, impact drives income. The more people you impact, the more money you will make. Whether you know it or not, whether you believe in it or not, doesn't matter. The more people you impact, the more money you make. So this evening, by 9 p.m., there'll be a special call with Dr. David Imonite. I believe everybody here, you have that link. Can you tell yourself, today, I will invite 20 people. And you start now. Between now and 2, 3 p.m., you've already called 20 people. All they need to say is either no or yes. At least you've done what you say you will do. That is the beauty. And trust me, a lot of lives are changing. And what matters in this life really is not the Gucci shoes or Rolex wristwatches or the Rolls Royce that you drove. When you are gone, there will be new ones. That's the truth. There will be new ones. The legacy you will leave behind is the life that you change. It's the life you change. Nobody will ever put a statue because you're a good, you put food on your family's table. That's basic. In fact, that's your responsibility. You don't need I am to do that. It's a responsibility. A statue will be made for you if you put food on a 1,000 families table, 10,000 families table. Because of you, their life is better. So with that said, it's Friday. Don't fight with the market. Hold what you've received. You can even make some withdrawals if you like to. We come back this evening on crypto and continue on Monday. But tomorrow we have a special call tomorrow, 8 p.m. Special prospect call. We've been inviting some people and they tell you my job. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigeria time. It will be a very massive call. The flyers will be dropping soon. But before the flyers drop, maybe invite somebody and they said, oh, today they will be busy or something. Tell them there will be another session tomorrow, 8 p.m. Nigeria time. Let's go. Back to you, Emmanuel.
Let's celebrate. Well, share that screen. Share that. Share the. We cannot hear the sound. Share it, please. Let's celebrate. Thank you so much, sir. We super celebrate you. You all have an amazing weekend. Amazing weekend ahead. Keep learning. Let's keep going. See you soon. Well, we cannot listen to the Oye. We are not Oye. You're not sharing the music now. You're not sharing the sound. Thank you.